Hey YouTube, Ben Tristram here. So I want to show you a really useful tool. Here I am developing a 10-pin bowling game for instructional purposes in the complete Unity developer. And I've got to a point where there's a really strange bug. So if we look at the console here, I've knocked down some pins. It's just waiting for them to settle. Look, here we go. Get a load of errors. So if I go to the console and go to the top of the list of errors, I can follow the problem back down here. And I find out that the problem is in one of my scripts, and the problem is that this one of these lines here is causing a problem, causing the method to hang. So how do we try and execute that stuff and then catch the error if there is an error so that it doesn't break our code? At the moment, the problem inside one of these methods, I think it's fill roll card, is breaking our entire execution order and throwing the entire game out of whack. That's no good. So here's a method for you. You use the word try, and you can see the signature there. You then put a code block in with some curly braces. You try doing all this stuff, and then if it doesn't work, you can catch the error. So you can then catch, and in here you could say something like debug.log error, or you could raise an exception. Something wrong with scoremaster.fill roll card. Okay, now notice there's a scope issue here. We cannot, for example, take that line about that accesses those two temporary variables out here, because watch what happens. It says that temp1 doesn't exist in this context. The context is limited to the try part of this, so we do need to put anything that operates on these temporary variables into here. I wouldn't normally name things temp, this is just for instructional purposes. So now by wrapping the three instructions that I believe cause the problem in a try-catch loop, let's see what happens now. Now if I run the game and roll and watch the console, now I'm getting something went wrong error, but I'm not getting all of the other errors. It stopped the execution of that subroutine, and we can now continue without getting any problems with our execution flow. So we can now carry on with the rest of the software whilst focusing on this error separately. It's a way of decoupling different parts of your software that are causing problems. So back to the code. The format is try, catch in a code block like that, and I hope you found that useful. So Ben Tristram here of the Complete Unity Developer. Do go over to completeunitydeveloper.com for the best price on our full epic course. See you soon.